Let's see what's glowing in your cards. We are going to be doing an all signs elemental read, and we are going to take a peek at the person in your energy. We're going to be doing a spread I call the Starlight Skies Bridge, Love Bridge read. We're going to see who's connecting in your energy. We're going to get your energy, their energy, and outcome advice or block from Spirit. So if you haven't already and would like to get to know me better, be sure you hit the subscribe so you don't miss out. And be sure you read the description box. So let's begin with the fire signs. Let's take a peek at, let's see what's cooking, right? So you're feeling that, okay, fire signs, you are waiting for your person to give you an apology, to come back and give you an apology or have an epiphany about this relationship. You feel that you have done all that you could in this without giving too much of your dignity and integrity away. You've drawn a line in the sand, and you've known that you can't sink any more into this relationship until you get an apology. This could be somebody you're not in contact with. They are seeing the relationship, they are starting to see it from a different standpoint. You've got the hangman in their energy. Now this could be talking about stuck energy as well. Maybe they're a little uncertain how to circle back and give you this apology, because that is a tough thing to do, admit you're wrong, and maybe this person has a hard time doing that. So let's, the block or the energy between you two, which you share together, I don't necessarily think this is a block. I think both of you are expecting the other one to reach out. You have the Two of Wands. This could be somebody making plans to kind of come out of no contact. I do see them looking your way, so it is quite possible that you will be hearing from this person, fire signs. So let's get a clarifier for the overall energy for you for the next 30 days. This is a 30-day read. Now, all my reads are timeless, so when they're meant to find you, they have a message in there for you. So the overall read for this, fire signs, is 7 of Cups. So this tells me that possibly this person kept you as an option or had multiple choices, and maybe that was a big issue for you. Maybe they kept that on the low, and that's for you while you're waiting for an apology. Maybe it was unknown to you that maybe you were one of these cups and didn't know it, right? So that's what I got for fire signs. And if you like my energy, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I hope you're all doing good tonight, having a fantastic summer. Next will be our air signs. I'm just going to give you this quick shuffle, and we're going to take, sorry, I'm going to try to quit shaking the table if possible, guys. Sorry. Kind of a new setup I'm trying out, so I might be tweaking it still. This chair is not the comfortablest, so I hope I can make it through the read. So what do we have for our air signs? Wow. Okay. So air signs, you're feeling really good about this connection. You are seeking a committed relationship, air signs. You want stability, you want someone to grow with, you want the home, you want the relationship, you want the love. Let's see, the person that's hooking up into your energy, Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Well, you guys see each other as stable connections. They're the Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody who is good with her coin, has a softer side, nurturing, probably has a parent. This could be a masculine too, in the Queen of Energy too. Maybe they have kids. Maybe they're solo in their home. Just making the magic of it. Maybe I'm getting this as a vibe. This is a dad who's raised his kids on his own, not necessarily he's had to step into that Queen of Pentacles role, is what I'm getting. Now, why the Ten of Swords between you guys? What's going on there when you both have, unless this Queen of Pentacles is telling me this person's already married? So let's get clarity on that, or in a relationship. Why the Ten of Swords? Yeah, this person you got the Fool, so this tells me this person was very reckless. They stepped out on a committed relationship, and unfortunately, they can't give you the commitment you are seeking. So that's the barrier between the two of you guys. So, yeah. Maybe you wasn't aware of that, maybe you were aware of that. So, but that's what's going on with the air signs. And let's coming up for my water signs. Scorpios. Huh? We have death. You're grieving this situation. Possibly there's a disconnect. Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups. So they're seeing a happy ending with you. They have the Ten of Cups. This is something that they are seeking, or see the connection, how they feel about it with you. Now, why are you grieving it? Maybe the timing wasn't right, or we have a queen here. We have a Queen of Cups. Maybe they weren't ready to give you the cup. Maybe they weren't ready to give you their heart. Let's get clarification. Why are you grieving this situation? Maybe was it misalignment on you? Maybe they didn't check all your boxes. Well, why are you grieving? Maybe you got the Three of Wands. So maybe you had expectations of this person, and they've taken such a long time to give you any kind of clarity about where this is going, and maybe you just cut it off. That you was not sure. They were keeping they weren't expressing their feelings for you. And I got a feeling you went ahead and disconnected. You had expectations, you felt the connection there, and they wanted it, but this is somebody who had trouble expressing their emotions. So what's the 30-day clarifier here? Heartbreak. Yeah, unless this person can come to terms and be honest with their emotions and be brave and being able to admit that to themselves. Maybe they're afraid of love, been hurt in love. But you have to, if you want love, you have to get over that fear. You have to be open to opportunities, possibilities, and that's in life in general. That's in jobs, that's in, when that hit me today, I'm big on manifestation. I do have a manifestation channel, but sometimes you get in a rut in life, right? And you kind of slip, and I was slipping. So I stepped back into feminine energy work, and that kind of hit me too, because money is a masculine energy. And like with this YouTube channel, I'm trying to make it happen, right? I love being creative, but I was not loving being creative. I was more worried about views, and money. How am I going to make money? And I'm just thinking, no, that's the wrong way to do it. You allow it. You allow the opportunities to come. You allow the universe to bring it however it wants to bring it. I was trying to control it, and you can't control it. You have to just lean into the creativity. Lean into, I love this tarot channel. So I lean into the creativity, and I expect good things to happen. I don't have to hold the steering wheel. I can trust the universe to bring it in whatever avenue it wants to. And it possibly has a lot better understanding on how to bring it in than me. I hope that made sense. So, who do we do next? Ooh, I gotta get off this chair, guys. I gotta get a more comfy chair. So I think we're on Earth signs. So Earth signs, what's going on for you? Oh, okay. We got the 7 of Wands. Laying down some boundaries. Okay. You got the 6 of Wands. Oh, and the Sun card. Oh, I love the Sun card. It's my favorite card in the deck, or one of my favorite cards in the deck. Overall, what's overall? Oh, okay. You're going to be hearing from this person. They definitely see you as their bee's knees, and they want to grow old with you. They want to ride up into the sunset, right? They see victory in this situation, and so do you. The spirits sees it too, but you've got your guard up, just like I was talking about trying to control love, trying to control. You don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to. What if this happens? What if that happens? But what if it's great? What if it turns out better than you ever thought it would, right? So why don't you give those thoughts a chance instead of the what ifs something won't? Because one thing's for certain, if you don't give something a whirl or a try, the answer is always no. I always tell my son that. I'm always proud of you for communicating, Dylan. But, sometimes the answer is no. That is life. But it's always going to be no if you ask for it. Sometimes the answer is yes, or sometimes it's a delayed yes. I can do it soon, but not at this moment. So that's what I'm getting here, that you kind of need to work on your fears. Why are you fearful? Are you coming from a lack? Are you coming from it won't ever happen for me? Because we can become our own worst fears in love and in life. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I do this once a month. This is a new spread, a new video that I'm popping on, and this is going to be for August, guys, and this is for the element signs, and this is kind of a shortened version of my elemental spread I do tomorrow night, the love, the you and them. So come follow me and let's hang out. I do full moon rituals and a full moon tarot live each month, so be sure you catch that. And thank you all again for giving me your time. This is Natalie saying stay grounded, stay electric. I'll see you next time under the Starlight Skies. Bye.